Hey everyone, it's Grampy here, and I just thought I'd make a quick little video now that we have this absolutely unbelievable iron farm here at Spawn that a couple of guys worked on really hard, Marine Tuck in particular, but with plenty of help from Drew and from Rock Tiki. They just absolutely made an incredible farm here that just produces mega tons of iron, more iron than we'll be able to use. I don't know where we are now. I've been crafting. I guess we've got 2 columns of double chest full of iron. But here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do a quick little video because Drew, Nonstar, built this really cool crafting system here. So this is a SpeedCrafting system that was originally designed by Tango Tech on the Hermitcraft server for his iron farm. And real quickly, it works. There's these pods of double chests that fill up with iron ingots based on, megatons of iron golems dying into their tragic death in the lava. But anyway, the iron ingots fall in these chests here, and when each one of these pods is completely full, that redstone lamp will come on, and that tells you that it's time to craft some ingots into iron blocks. And just in case, I'm sorry if I'm saying something that you guys already know how to do, but I thought there might be some people that don't know how this works, so I thought I'd do a quick little demonstration video. Because this thing fills up incredibly fast. This iron farm is unbelievable. It's based on Redstone Spire's design, but if everybody pitches in a little bit and just whenever they have a few minutes on the server that they don't have anything really important that they're doing, just come over here and do some crafting if one of these pods is full. And let me show you how you do it. So here's how this system is set up. If you understood that, I mumbled. Here's how this system is set up. So each one of these pods has a couple of things. First, it has a chest that you can just come in here and quickly unload your entire inventory, because you're going to need all of your inventory space in order to do this right. So just come in here and dump your inventory in that chest, and then take the chest that's in this chest and place it right there in your in that slot of your inventory. Then come and get this this axe off the wall, because you're going to need that to break the chests and dump the iron ingots around you. But before you break anything, come down and get yourself some iron blocks preferably out of the last chest that's being loaded. Let's use this one, and fill all of these slots with iron blocks. Those right there. So so that's how you need to be set up, and then you can come into the pod and break these chests with this axe, like this. Break them all, and let all the iron ingots just fall around your feet, and then put this axe back in its frame. And you'll see in your inventory then you fill up all your hotbar with iron ingots, as well as these over here, but these are the ones that are important. And then these are waiting to receive blocks that you craft. So then, if you noticed, underneath these iron ingots there's a crafting table. So just select that, and then, I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but when you point your mouse at one of these spots in the crafting table and then use the number keys, each one of these hotbar slots are associated with a number key. So if I point here and hit the number 1, that whatever was in number 1 slot just jumps right there. So you can just keep going back and forth as fast as you want, like this, and quickly fill that up. And then when I hit shift and select those crafted blocks, you can see they jumped into this slot. So I use the first 3 numbers, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, because sometimes the server glitches and it takes a little while for it to pop back in. You could just keep hitting 1 1 1 1 1 over again and moving your mouse as fast as you can, but sometimes there's a bit of a delay. So I use the first 3 numbers, and you can get into a real rhythm here if your mouse is accurate, and then hit the shift select, and you can see it just pops those in. So that's how you do it, boys and girls. You just And once you, like I said, once you get into a rhythm, you can get going pretty quickly. Now, so if you hadn't known that little trick of pointing your arrow at the crafting table, that's how this works. And then, of course, since you're standing in a sea of iron ingots, it just automatically pulls them back into your inventory, and they won't go in here because obviously these slots are occupied by those. Now, the reason for the chest, I'm sorry I missed that. The reason I put that chest right there is you can see that as soon as I broke the chests, because this chest was here, it just sucked up all the chests. If this wasn't here, those chests would have been laying in this pile of ingots, and they would have leaped into your inventory at, you know, when you weren't expecting it to, and it would have messed up your crafting rhythm. So it's best just to put this chest here and suck them all up right away. And there you have it. Now it's not a problem, but one thing to know is that Drew built this thing with 5 chests tall, and that actually exceeds your inventory space for blocks. So you won't be able to craft all these before you'll run out of inventory space before you get all these crafted. So he's got this system set up with this trap door here. You can open that trap door and there's a water stream, and you can just throw crafted blocks into that water stream, and they automatically flow down here and automatically fill up these chests. So what you're going to need to do is, after you fill up your inventory one time, you'll still have ingots up there that are yet to be crafted. So once your inventory is full, I haven't found probably I'm doing it wrong, but I haven't found a good way to chuck I guess you could come into a different pod and chuck them in over here. That would be a way to chuck them into there, or you can just run down and manually throw them into those chests. But if you try to do it here, you'd obviously suck up ingots where you need to have these. You'd suck up ingots into these places when you need to have blocks there. So that's a little bit of a delay, but it's not bad. You only have to do that one time, and then you're back to crafting, speed crafting. And you know, anyway, you can just get stacks of iron blocks crafted really quickly this way. And so if you're on the server, like I said, and you're just, you know, kind of cruising around wondering what should I do now, come on over here and craft some blocks, because this thing is going to crank them out. And I don't know what kind of overflow system they've got built here, but it's going to fill up, and then the iron ingots are probably just going to flow around and clog up hoppers or just despawn somewhere, and that'd be a shame. Let's get all this iron saved and crafted and put to good use somewhere, instead of just despawning and going to waste. So there you have it, guys. That's how you do it. One last thing, make sure you insert the chests after you're done. So when you're done crafting all these into blocks, I still have these to craft, but I just want to show you, you'll need to reinsert the chests. And obviously that 5th one up there is a little tall, so you have to, you know, jump a little. But shouldn't be too bad. And then the other ones will just, you know, go in place. And then pretty soon that hopper will drain and the redstone lamp signal will go off, and this thing will begin filling up again. But anyway, that's how you do it. That's the fun way to craft these things, guys. And obviously I have no idea what I'm doing here. Just trying to get rid of the rest of these. So anyway, just a little demo on how to get all that done. Now put the chest back, and now you can use this system here to, I don't know if you're aware of this trick, but if you do Control and then Q, my hot button is Q to eject inventory items. So if you just do Control Q, you can just quickly chuck items out of your inventory, throw them into that water stream, and Drew's got this nifty little system so that they'll just flow on down there and automatically fill up the chest. So there you go. Don't forget your valuables before you leave out of this storage chest, and that's how you do it. That's how you SpeedCraft. That light will go off here pretty soon. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and happy crafting.